All right, everybody, we are back again. We're going to go ahead and do another 10 rolls out of the boxes here, and hopefully we have some good finds. Looking at the unders, look like we had a few older ones on the nickels, pennies. There was no wheat penny unders. Lots of them from the 60s. So we do have some older copper. I gotta move this coin out of the way here. So yeah, but hopefully there's some good stuff hiding in there, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Well, roll number 1 had an old ender, and it's another 1939. We found a few of these for the last video from yesterday. It's still a Philadelphia, a little bit nicer condition. We'll go ahead and check it for the double die reverse really quick. No, I don't think it is one. I'll double check it under the coin scope later. I'll set it up over here to check later, but with this thing, I don't really see it. So we'll go ahead and get back into it. We'll bring it back if we have any more finds. All right, guys, it's taking a little bit, but fourth roll in, we got a pretty nasty looking reverse facing wheat cent here. But hopefully that means it's an older one. So let's take a look. 1941, it looks like, out of Philadelphia. I know there are a couple of double dies you can look for on this one. I don't know if I'd be able to tell or not on this one because it's pretty well damaged. Nothing on the 9. Nothing on the Liberty. And Trust is too corroded to tell anyway. So, but we'll go ahead and add that to our wheat penny pile. That brings us to 4 now for the through all the videos. So I'm going to total it up for the entire box on the finds, even though we're doing multiple videos. So, but we'll go ahead and go through the rest of this roll. We'll bring you back if we have any more finds. All right, on roll number 5, I believe. Yeah, roll number 5 of the nickels. Got an obverse facing, 1954. And looks like it's a San Francisco. Sweet, 1954 S. That's our first S mint of the hunt here. Go ahead and add that to our pile over here of the 50s. And this one looks kind of, I don't know, it's got an interesting finish on that. 2004 Denver. That's nothing, but we'll go ahead and get back. Well, actually, there's one back here. Let's go ahead and check this because it does look like it's kind of got that grayer. It's just a 64 out of Philly. Okay. All right, we'll get back to the hunt. We'll bring you back in if we have another find. All right, very next nickel roll. We have a reverse facing Denver minted, it looks like. And it is a 1941 Denver. I'm going to add that one to the pile there. All right, we'll bring it back if we have another find. Oh, roll number 8 of the penny rolls. And I think you guys can see it there. We got another dime. Look at that. We made another 9 cents, 2021. Add that to our dimes there, and we'll go ahead and look through the rest of this roll. We'll bring you back if we have any more finds. All right, everybody, we are back. Final roll of the pennies. And we got ourselves an obverse facing, if I can get it to focus. Why won't it focus? There we go. Got ourselves a 1930 Philadelphia wheat cent. I don't think I have this one yet, so I think this will be an addition to the book. We will check the book for additions and stuff. I think after the final hunt, of this series. So after the box is done. Yeah, pretty cool find right there, 1930. I'm going to add that to the pile, and we'll get. I don't know why my autofocus isn't working right now, but oh, looks like it's focused back up. All right, we'll go and get back into the hunt, and we'll bring you back in as soon as we have another find. Okay, so just got done with that roll. There was no other finds in there. The 1930, I'd say, was a pretty good find, but honestly, without that many finds, we only had 2 wheat pennies and like 2 nickels that were an older date. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and hunt another 10 rolls from each box. And I'll go ahead and get those set out and we'll get into it. Well, maybe that's a good sign as I'm pulling these rolls out to be able to add them into the hunt. We got a wheat penny under. So, yeah, we got a wheat penny under. So, let's go ahead and I'll get the rest of these put out and we'll get into these. I believe it's going to be roll number 4 of the hunt, I believe. So, at least of the pennies. All right, well, second nickel roll. I see something really weird going on with one of these nickels. I'm not sure what it is. The second one in, but I see what it is. Somebody made a magician's coin kind of thing. Or they stuck 2 nickels together. Both San Francisco mint marks. Hopefully those weren't key dates or anything, but I'm not sure if that'll come apart or if those are glued or something. Yeah, I think they're glued together. But that's kind of a cool, interesting find anyway. Hopefully they didn't use key dates or better dates or anything, but we'll never know, I guess. But all right, we'll go and set that one off to the side just kind of as a cool find, and we'll get back into it. Same roll. Got one here that looks kind of older. So I'd bring you in and check it out. And it looks like it's another 1939. Nice. Well, I will check the back of that. The 5 cents is where you look for a double die. I have not found one yet, but I know people that have, and it's definitely one that's on my bucket list to find, and this is not one. So we'll go ahead and set this one back here with the other 39s that got to get weighed up to make sure they're not henning nickels, but we'll go ahead and get back into it. Well, that was a roll that just kept on giving there. Very last nickel of the roll. Man, if I can get my screen to focus. I don't know why my phone, there you go. It's a 2009 Denver. So these are more of a limited vintage, so they are good ones to collect if you are hunting rolls. They usually go for a couple bucks a piece, so I always collect them and set them aside. We'll go ahead and put that one aside with our finds. All right, we'll get back into it. All right, everybody, we are now on the wheat penny under roll. So we're going to go ahead and open this one live together here, and we will see what wheat penny this is. All right, let's see here. It's going to be a 1951 Denver. All right, we'll add that one to the pile over here, and we'll keep on hunting. We'll bring you back if we have any more finds. All right, well, we got done with that second set of 10 rolls. Not really much to say. I mean, there wasn't really any more finds, unfortunately. There was that really weird nickel, which was kind of cool. Where did I set that thing? I think it's right here. So that's kind of cool. And then we did have that 1930 penny from the first set. We did have a couple of more Canadian cents that we found. Some nicer coins here from like 2012, 2016, things like that. A few other dates that I'm going to check against the book to see if they're upgraders, but I'm going to set these off to the sides, and these will all get checked at the end of the box. I'll go through and I'll check everything against the book instead of doing it right now. So for today in this episode, we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a pretty cool find with that double tail nickel. And we'll hopefully see y'all next time. Please like and subscribe.